Hey y'all, hey. So today we are going to go through a brick tutorial and how I created this 3D brick look. So I'm taking my Dremel and I do have I think it's like 100-piece set that goes along with it. There's, multiple bits that you can buy to go on your Dremel. But this is just a regular sanding bit. So I'm just taking it and going through the permanent marker lines that I drew previously. And you could just take yourself a T-ruler to draw yourself some straight edge lines. And I like the Dremel because it gives me the effect of a real brick and mortar. It's not a clean, pretty finish. Well, at least my bricks aren't clean and pretty. But yeah, it gives off that pretty organic look. And that's what I like. That's why I like using the Dremel. I've seen people use hot wire. I've seen people use blades. I've seen people use what's the wire brushes. I've seen that too, like the little toothbrush style. I've seen that too. I think the Dremel made it much easier to just follow the line and sand. And still creating that depth that I wanted it to have, that poke out 3D, 2D look. If you rub your hand across it, it's not one flat piece of paper. If that makes sense. Side note, Halloween is coming up. What a perfect time to make brick. This is the perfect example. And time to make it. This is your time to shine. All right, back to the video. And let's show y'all the road so far. Now I had about 4 pieces to do. And had to share the phone with y'all. Y'all wanted a little phone. So now that I'm looking back over the years, maybe how long ago was this? Maybe 2.5 years ago?
Yeah.
I definitely would not use the heat gun now. I'll probably take a light grit of sandpaper, maybe a good 400 grit sandpaper to just get the fuzzies off of it. Now, don't get me wrong. The heat gun definitely hardened the foam. It helped harden the foam. It doesn't harden the foam, but it definitely helped. And this is the color I've decided to go with my mortar. So I just painted all the bricks that one color the first go round. And you'll see me go back in like now with my sponge and create different style pink bricks. So I have a regular pink color, and then I'll take a hot pink color to offset it so that it's not all monotone.
I'm putting my hoodie on.
It's getting cold.
Yeah, my cheeks.
And I saw this technique on another YouTuber's page where they just use the sponge. Now you can go to the Dollar Tree so that way you can have multiple sponges because they do wear out depending on how big your project is. But the sponge method definitely helped not go inside of the grout lines. It allowed me to stay on top and keep it in a rectangle. It was fun. So let's speed it up. So mind you, I do have 2 different pinks once again, and I don't clean out the sponge. I allow the hot pink to stay as well as I allow the regular pink to stay and then come through and touch the hot pink so that it blends. And some of the hot pink just flares up and pop up. So you can see here. This was a fun project. Definitely, if you get a chance, create your own brick. Create your accent wall. You don't have to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and use their high brick. You can just make your own, That's the life of a DIYer. You don't have to buy that. You can make your own. Yeah, make your own. Watch this video as many times as you want. And I wanted to show the pieces, how it came out. I think it came out so lovely. Baby was turning 1 Tell me, what would you make once you try this design? All right, bye till next time.